Hi, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Life with Shabomwe. Yes, we have a new little background. I got this from someone called Mr. Larry Arts, and it was a gift, by the way, so don't ask me how much I paid for it. It was my very first social media, especially TikTok side gift, okay? So it was a gift to me. And if you want a piece like that, you can get it from Mr. Larry. I'm going to put their contacts so you can check them out. They are also on Instagram, all right? I love this piece because it perfectly fit into my space. And initially, I never saw like line work, this type of art or this type of pieces as things I would go for until I came across his page. And I was like, okay, these are quite different and well put together. And I love how they fit into my entire apartment. So thank you, Mr. Larry, for the art piece. I love it. All right. Anyway, so in this video, we are going to be talking about the confidence curse. All right. Before we go any further, I hope everyone is doing fine. For those of you that have mental things to deal with, I hope you're dealing with them because you owe yourself that as a human, and it's your responsibility as an adult to work on that area of your life. All right, so we are going to be talking about the confidence curse. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, baby. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. If you watch a video and like it, go ahead and hit that like button. The channel is growing slow but steady. The views are going up, so thank you for watching the videos and for subscribing. All right, now let's go ahead and get into the video because this is going to be pretty short. Now, the confidence curse, and when I'm talking about confidence, I'm talking about people who are actually confident. Leave all this borrowed confidence a lot of you have going on out here. By confidence, I'm talking about confident people who actually, the source of their confidence is from themselves. All right, and I've talked about this for the TikTok family. I talk about this a lot. Confidence is what you see in yourself, who you see in yourself, the potential you see in yourself. Borrowed confidence is the confidence you borrow from validation, from stupid validation. But in this case, I'm talking about authentic confidence, which I own, by the way, confidently and comfortably. That's something I'll never shy away from. I am a confident woman and I'll never shy away from it or ever try to downplay my confidence, okay? Now, when you are confident, again, I'm not talking about those of you who borrow your confidence from social media and all these other things, borrowed confidence from alcohol. No. When we talk about confidence, a confident person makes them rare. When you are confident, automatically you become a rare person. All right. Now, when you are that type of rare, it means, now we are talking about the curse, okay? This is going to be a very short, brief video, by the way. At least I hope. Now, when we are talking about rare, when it comes to anything rare, most people will be eager, all right, to touch you. They will be eager to touch you with your confidence. But a lot of them are not comfortable enough to hold on to you as a confident person. All right? When you are rare, many hands are going to want to touch you. Many hands are going to be seen touching, are going to want to be seen touching you. But very few hands are going to want to hold you. So oftentimes when you are confident, you are going to struggle with people wanting to touch you but not hold you. They are going to struggle with that. Why? Because when you are naturally confident, all right, people are going to want to be seen with you, to hang out with you. But long term, they are going to start having a problem with the one thing they admired on you, which is your confidence. Because, and this has happened from personal experience, okay? I struggle with people seeing me. They're like, oh my God, I want to be friends with her because of my confidence and personality. They're like, oh my God, we should be friends. They want to be around you. But the longer they get around you, they start to get uncomfortable with your confidence, with who you are. They are going to try to pick you apart, to tear you apart, or they will make you feel like you are a problem, you're being too much, okay? Or suddenly the thing they appreciated about you, they're going to get uncomfortable with it. And oftentimes, if you notice people who are truly confident, they have close to non-existent friends. The circle is close to non-existent. And that's why I like to call it the confidence curse. All right? That's why I like to call it the confidence curse, because people are going to admire it. But very few people can actually handle being around a confident person. Because when you are confident, authentically confident, okay? Let's be very clear. When you are authentically confident, you are going to have people projecting their insecurities on you, all right? You are going to have people naturally be upset by your confidence. And I've had it. And that's why I did a video talking about why you should refrain and restrain from making friends with insecurities, especially when you're confident. Because when you do that, you're going to find yourself damning your confidence, okay? Trying to hide your confidence to make your friends comfortable. I've done it, and I did it with a friend I cut off a few months back, all right? This girl initially, she was very attracted to my confidence and who I was, my spirituality. But the longer, because I opened up my life to her, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try to be her friend. Because one, she was older than me, she was older than me, she had a kid. I thought like this was a person who had seen life, so she wouldn't have an issue with my confidence, all right? But with time, I started to notice that as a person, I had to watch who I was. I even found myself having less opinions around her to accommodate her, because she had insecurities and started to project them on me. And it affected our friendship, because she started to accuse me that my TikTok and my growth of my TikTok, apparently I was using everything she was telling me to create content and grow my platform. But that wasn't it. We have not been friends for 6 months. My platform is growing actually. Why? It's not her or the stories she was telling me, because her stories actually weren't even that fun, because most of her stories, she was talking trash about her lovely friends who are really close to her. So, and I realized, I'm like, listen, this person, it's not me, it's not the content she has a problem with. It's my confidence, because it is my confidence that has grown my platform. It is my ability to get my camera with no makeup, with no all that extra shit, and speak my mind. That's my confidence. Most people are attracted to my confidence. That's why I grew my platform, especially my TikTok platform. Sorry if you're seeing a little flies around. It's very cold in Kampala. It's been raining and it gets like that. So bear with me, sweet baby, all right? I can't fight them. And for some reason, they love light, so I have a ring light, okay? So if you are a confident person, please be ready to struggle when it comes to human connection, because confidence can also be, it has that side of it. Confidence is a big blessing. It's been a big blessing in my life personally, but it can also be a curse, especially when you are keeping the wrong people around, especially when you're attracting people that have insecurities. Automatically, they'll always have a problem with your confidence, all right? And I know that can affect human connections, that can affect friendships. That is why personally, as we speak, I made a vow to myself never to try to make any new friends. Acquaintance, we can be acquainted, yes, but friendship, for us to get comfortable and cozy, you're in my space, we sit and have a bottle of wine, open it, absolutely not. I'm sticking to my 2 friends, and the other people I consider friends, and that is it. And I've had a lot of people who are like, oh my God, we should be friends. I'm like, no, hon, we should not. You are attracted to my confidence, but long term you are going to have a problem with my confidence, because let's be honest, a lot of you people walk around with borrowed confidence. And personally, my confidence is not borrowed. Meaning, at one point, you are going to get uncomfortable from the fact that I am authentically myself, and I am authentic enough for my confidence to come from me, not to come from outside of me. You see? And that's the problem. Once you're confident, once your confidence comes from within you, automatically, I guarantee you, people will always have a problem with you. People are going to admire who you are. People are going to admire the confidence, but very few people are going to be comfortable to keep you around with that level of confidence. Oftentimes, when she thinks she's better than everyone, you're going to have such things thrown at you. Now, it is up to you as a person. Are you going to allow these things affect you? Are you going to allow people who are outside of your life, who you are giving an opportunity to have access to you, ruin that for you? Or you're going to, yes, because you need to understand that people you allow, you interact with, are going to affect your confidence as well. If you had it and you surround yourself with insecure people who have a problem with your confidence, long term, it's also going to kill your confidence and self-esteem. All right? Misery loves company. If they borrow their confidence and self-esteem and you don't, and you hang around with them, they are going to tear at your confidence until you lose yourself. And personally, that's something I cannot afford anymore. I can no longer put myself in a box just to make someone comfortable because they struggle with their low self-esteem or lack of confidence, or if confidence is present, it is borrowed. All right? So I personally can no longer do that. So because I've tried, but I've come to realize that my problem, one of my biggest problems, all right, I've come to accept and realize that one of my biggest problems is my confidence. So I'm very cautious with who I interact with, because because oftentimes you meet someone and you're like, oh my God, this person is confident. But we also need to understand that people fake confidence. For example, that friend I cut off recently, I simply went and blocked her without even trying to explain myself, because I had tried. This person had tried to shit on my confidence for a very long time. They would say things like, Era, you should go and advise those TikTok people. But this is a person who would come to me for advice. This is a person who at one point valued my input. But the longer she stayed around me, my confidence, which was authentic, my character, my personality, because at one point she started to act like me, it started to bother her, because as a person herself, she was never confident. She had low self-esteem. And most of our friendship, I found myself having to spend most of the time telling her, oh my God, trying to make her feel like, I'm not a threat. But you also need to understand that once you are confident, there are certain people who are going to come in your life looking for things they can pick apart. You're confident, but they want to get close to you so they can see your weaknesses. So they can have a point to say, she's confident, but I'm better than her at this, So a lot of you, especially if you're confident and you're interacting with people, kindly understand that confidence can be a curse. Confidence can be a curse in the sense that it's going to make you attractive to people. But there are people who will always have a problem with it. Even in relationships, even when it comes to potential partners, there are men I have scared away because of my confidence. Simple as that. And I never feel bad about it. I'm like, you're a bitch. You're a man of a bitch. There are men I don't intimidate. But oftentimes, because of my confidence, the way I carry myself, the way I speak, it has been a repellent for men. And I like it. I like it because, you're still a child. of if my confidence, if a confident woman like me scares you, you're still a boy. As a woman, I know my confidence is for big boys, men who have some balls. So I just want to put that out there because a lot of you need to realize that confidence is actually a curse, and it can be a curse. The question is, are you allowing it to take over your life like that or not? Personally, I refuse to see it like that. I know for a fact that my confidence is going to continue to attract the right people in my life. For example, the two closest friends I have, okay, I only have two close friends. The rest are family. I consider them family. But the people I consider them friends, they're two. And they've never had a problem with my confidence. Ever. And these are people I have known for a very long time. Especially, actually the person I've known for the longest, she's Kenyan. My Kenyan friend, she's called Pini. She's Lowo. Shout out, hi. This is one person who I've befriended, who has never had an issue with my confidence, even with my success for the times I've made big moves. She's never looked at it like that. Funny, and I'm grateful because that is one of the friends that has lasted with me throughout time, even with my growth as I changed throughout my healing. She's never had an issue with my confidence. Even my other friend Georgine, she's also very confident. She's very business oriented. She's never had an issue with my confidence, the way I carry myself. She's never tried to tear me down. So oftentimes when you have people trying to tear you down, people trying to tell you, who do you think you are? You think you're better than people. That's simply because your confidence irritates them. You need to understand at a certain point, your confidence is going to irritate people, especially people who have borrowed confidence. It will always irritate them. So you have to be ready to make peace with that fact. If you're a confident woman, a confident man, make peace with the fact that there are people out there who will always have a problem with your confidence, and they will always try to tear it down by discrediting you, by making you sound like you're crazy, by making you sound like, some of them even go as far as attaching your success, your breakthroughs to them. For example, that friend I told you accused me of using our conversations to grow my TikTok. All right? So people will always try to belittle you. But me, I remember this specific friend, I remember very, very, very well. This person came into my life because she admired who I was. She admired my spirituality. At one point, even my friend started to tell me, this person is trying to sound like you. All right? So I'm not saying it's bad for us to learn from our friends, change our habits to according to our friends, but be very careful. A lot of people, especially if you're confident like me, authentically confident, a lot of people see that as a threat, and they are going to do everything in their power to discredit you, for you to be shaky in your confidence. But personally, I'm one person who is very confident and comfortable, and I stand very firm in who I am, especially at this point in life. So if you come into my life and you're uncomfortable with my confidence, trust me, I'm getting rid of you comfortably, zero regrets, because I'm not allowing you to come into my life and act like you know me better, or you are going to tell me who I should and what I should not be. All right? Because I know myself. I'm a very self-aware woman, by the way, especially the past 5 years. All right? I've become a very self-aware woman. I'm not a woman you can come up and look at funny and talk to funny, and you think you're going to belittle me because you think you have a mouth. I'm not the one. So I just wanted to share this, and because a lot of you struggle with this and you don't know why. A lot of you need to understand that once you are confident, you are going to attract the right people and the wrong people. So it is up to you to be able to separate and edit. And how are you going to do that? Look at how people react to you. Initially, when they interact with you, they're attracted to you. Some of these girls will even go above and beyond to get your attention. But soon as they get your attention and they get to realize of, oh shit, this person is actually confident, this is who they are. They come to a harsh realization of, oh my God, of okay, they start to panic. Because remember, they are not confident themselves. So they don't know how to deal with a confident person. So what do? Project, and try to tear you down, all right? So that's been it from me. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. That's been it from me. Life with Shabomai. Bye. Ah.